It's the Milwaukee Bucks, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. Home court advantage. Goes to the Warriors, playing here in San Francisco. We're all set to bring you NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And it's in there. Giannis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
2 points. That one goes.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Antetokounmpo after the miss from Stephen Curry. Count it, good. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
And I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
Post misses the shot. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Rollins. The Bucks working the ball around. Nice shot by Portis.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Now here's Curry. Now Post. And he jams it with authority.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses from short range. Out to Porzingis. Outside Curry. Banked in off the glass.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Post. Outside for Curry. Now here's Porzingis. Defended by Portis. Back to Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Green. Shoots over Portis. And it's Golden State with another.
An unconventional shot, no doubt, but it works. Green showing he has the touch to hurt you from there.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 8. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Post misses the shot. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
Here's Giannis. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim. Wow, what, do you have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Warriors trail. Outside Curry. Out to Porzingis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, hey, you set Porzingis up and he'll knock him down. Terrific off the catch.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Milwaukee making a switch.
Number 35, Peace, next.
1:04 left in the first quarter. Here's Porter driving in. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 7 points.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
At the line for the Bucks, Kevin Porter.
No good on the second free throw.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He's been good as gold up until that point.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. And, guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
I mean, the defense basically gave that one to him.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And the Warriors making a change here. To the middle. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Pass to Porter. Here's Rollins. On the wing, Turner. Pick off in midair. And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up.
The Bucks, 16.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Over in the corner, Williams. Pick by Williams. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors. And Porter, here we go. As he pulls it in. And the Warriors with possession here. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Here's Spencer with the drive.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Down low. And that one's good. Bessie. Bessie's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Warriors.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Bucks trailed by 9. In the corner, it's Jang. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
That's to Porzingis. Over in the corner post. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
Listen, guys, just on his length alone, Porzingis poses a lot of problems as a defender.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Pass to post. 5 to shoot. The rebound by Turner. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. 7-point differential. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And here is Curry. He's got 7. Here's Porzingis. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Superb concentration by Porzingis. Good at staying under control and pushing through the contact.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here's Podziemski. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Post. Up and in on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
Personal foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
There's the pick. All alone. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Curry's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors. Here's Rollins. Warriors with the rebound. Pulls up. High post. Curry shot is off. Bucks trailed by 10. Powers through inside. Giannis.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Curry. Again, Curry missing. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Yeah, you love to see a quick bucket off the inbound. Well done.
His first shot coming late. And the Warriors miss again. Giannis striking in. That one drops for him. Jang's got his first points of the game.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Pass to post. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Off target from three-point range. And they go to the intentional foul. The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Free throw good. Giannis. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Good if it goes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far.
And no one in the league does it better. Giannis feeling the contact there, almost using that to propel himself for the finish.
Podziemski with it. Still without a basket. Right side out of the Kumbo. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And they are amped up right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. We have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the defense has not been able to slow him down inside. And until they offer some sort of resistance, just keep feeding him the ball.
Milwaukee making a switch. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Warriors making a change here. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Warriors trailing. To the inside. Pass to Santos. Some nice passing by Golden State. Now post. Turner covering. Post misses the shot. And it's Harris with the ball for the Bucks. And here's Jang. Takes it inside. And Turner throws it down.
And using that improved court awareness, Turner continues to make plays out of the pick and roll.
Curry. Oh, that's offensive interference.
No basket.
Bucks leading by 4. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
After Rollins. To the paint. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
On offense, here are the Bucks. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Substitution on the court.
Warriors trail by 6. Here's Curry. The rebound by Turner. And here we go. Giannis heading to the hoop. It's stolen. Lets it fly from 18. Here's Bassey. Giannis with some nice D. Bucks leading by 6. And it's good for 2. Antetokounmpo's got 29.
Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep feeding him.
Antetokounmpo with the steal. And here comes the break.
2 minutes remaining in the play. 2 minutes.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And it's Golden State's ball. Down low. They get the rebound. And stolen by Portis. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 10 now for Milwaukee. To the inside. And he slams it one-handed.
and didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
5 attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Back to Williams. Shoots over Portis. Williams' shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 9. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Substitution on the court.
Now, here's Melton. Here's Bassey. Quick shot there, and it's off target. To the middle. Out to Nance. And a wide open look for Porter. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
3 points.
Porter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Williams. Kuzma pulls it in.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Porter double team. Now here's Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Green, no luck. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Milwaukee on top, up by 12.
52.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Now Podziemski. Pass to post. There's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. 4 on the shot clock. Portis the screen. Here's Giannis. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
And Allie, thanks so much. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Warriors trailed by 11. Outside Curry. Good work defensively by Turner. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Portis the screen. Inside. And Portis throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Portis the screen. To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Free throw good, Portis.
Shooting from Milwaukee.
And Portis drains both of them. Warriors trailed by 15. Here's the screen. Here's Curry. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Porzingis with the block. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Milwaukee leading by 13. Giannis outside. Porzingis pulls it down. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Giannis outside. .153 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And here is Curry. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
And given how tall Porzingis is, not many guys are going to block his shot, especially when he's this close.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Porzingis with the steal. Now Green. Curry outside. Here's Porzingis. Doesn't get that one. And 1:01 left in the fourth. Outside, Porter. 6 to shoot. Portis the screen. The 19-foot shot. Porzingis pulls it down. Curry with it. Now guarded by Porter. Ah, the basket is good.
Well, Porzingis has a unique vantage point, so he can find those open guys others might miss.
And so they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Stephen Curry. Fifth personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Taking 2 shots.
And he is unable to get the second one.
It's just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Timeout called the Warriors. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're down by 6. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Here's Porzingis. And get the 3. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Shooting for the Bucks.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Guys, what do you think?
And the game's pretty much over. Furious timeout here.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did heat up